Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nadesh Mbulu. Please, if you're new in here, consider subscribing, please. I'm begging. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming. So in today's video, I want to talk about the mistake first time mom do, like the mistakes I did with my firstborn, like what you don't need to get, what you don't need to buy, what is not a necessity and not that necessary except you have a lot of money. But if you're on a budget, this video surely will help you a lot. So without wasting much of your time, let's get into the video. Okay guys, let's talk about buying too much baby's clothes, like baby's clothes. Whoa, in my first pregnancy I bought a lot of dresses for baby, and this is not something I did not know. Everyone that had to advise me, like my mom told me, don't buy a lot, because those few days you don't know how fast your baby might be developing. You don't know if your baby might come fat or small. You don't just buy a few dresses, and after when the baby is 3 you buy more. I don't want to hear anything. I was like, I am not getting anything. I bought the first set. I went to the market with like 200,000. I bought things and I came back home. After like 2 days I was like, this is not what I want. This is not exactly, like I started crying. And I went again over starting over. So I was like now think about it, I'm like, who dashed me that money? Like, where would I even see it before doing that kind of mistake again? So I want to say, don't buy baby much clothes, just buy the few necessities for now. As baby comes, you'll be buying more and more dresses. Don't buy too much, like please, first time mom, or maybe a second time mom, you still want to, don't buy much, just buy a little. What do you think? Do you buy so much, or you just buy the necessities, and when baby comes out you start buying real much dresses for baby? So that's the first thing. The second thing I want to talk about is baby don't wear shoes. Please don't buy baby shoes. All those fancy shoes you see, all those cute small nice shoes you see, you can get yourself one if you just want too much. But don't buy. Like for my first child, before he was born, he had like 6 pairs. What was that for? Do baby wear shoes? Do baby walk? They're just lying there, and it doesn't even look that cute when they're lying down. Baby will grow and you buy him or her enough shoes to wear, and it will fit. You have enough time with that baby. That baby is coming to stay. That baby is your baby. I'll grow to be a taller. So don't be in the hairs. Don't buy baby shoes. Baby don't walk. That's it. The third thing is feeding bottles. Yeah, if you're doing exclusive breastfeeding, get yourself 4 or 5 baby feeding bottles. Don't go and get the whole market. Seriously, don't go and get the whole market. Just get 4 or 5. That's okay. So the next one is baby's cot, baby's beds. I have it all. I got a different one this time around. I'm sure, I don't know if you guys have seen it. I've gotten a different one. But if you're on a budget, please don't buy it. Seriously, please don't buy it, because that thing most of the time sells for deco. If you don't agree with me, let me know. Baby's cot most at times serves as deco purpose. It just look good because we all want to sleep close to our babies. Not just that, in the night you need to breastfeed baby. You will not be getting up every night, going to baby's cot, carrying the baby, coming. Like, that's stressful. At the beginning you will do it. Like my first weeks I was doing it, but I discovered that I can't. Baby will spend almost all the night to me, because when baby want to breastfeed, you just breastfeed the baby and you are off to bed, carrying the baby, going. So baby's cot for me is just a luxury. If you can afford it, good for it, but it's not a necessity like that, except if your bed is small. I don't get, but not saying you should not buy it though. But if you're on a budget, it's not necessary. If you are like still thinking what to get, if you think that one is a necessity, no, it's not a necessary. I don't know, baby can sleep with you. when baby grow, you have a nursery, you can create baby's room or his bed. But for now, if you can afford, good and fine. If you can, don't cry over it. It's nothing. Baby will not get to you. The next thing I want to talk about is, I don't know, it depends. Like this one depends. It's a baby carrier. Guys, after this, the second part of this video is what I will be using. For my first child, I bought a baby carrier, and so now it's still inside the packet. I've never ever used it. I thought, like, that's why I said this one depends. If you have a car, most of the time, especially, you don't need a baby carrier, because if you have a car, when you get into your car, you put your baby inside the baby's car seat. If you have one car seat, if you don't have one, definitely here in Cameroon or in Africa, you always have someone to help you. You can have your nanny, you can have family, a relative that will help you to carry the baby. And most of the time, we'll go out with the baby just for vaccination, from the hospital to the house, or from church to the house. If you have a car, when you pack, you carry your baby, enter church, or carry your baby, go to the hospital, come back. How we use the baby carrier, I don't know. Maybe they use it at home. Maybe when you're walking, you carry the baby. I don't do that. When my baby is fit for, I back you. I take my wrapper and I back you, and I will do my work together. So baby carrier is like, but if you don't have a car, I think it's necessary, because leaving from your house to the place you have to take a taxi, like carrying baby, your hands will hurt. You need something to help you. So it just depends. If you have a car, I don't think it's necessary. But if you don't have a car, I think it's a necessity. What do you think? If you don't agree with me, let me know in the comment section. Spending so much money on baby's lotion, that's the mistake I did, and I don't want you to do the same mistake. Ladies, please, before you give birth, buy the necessities. Maybe if you have decided to go olive oil, is it palm kernel, is it coconut oil, is it almond oil? So any of it, choose. Then you add powder. I don't know if you need something to put inside water. It depends. To disinfect the water. Wait. Then that's it. Baby lotion for tender age, you don't use it. And let me tell you, for my first son, I went all out. I got him all set of Nustela, and you know how much Nustela can be expensive in Cameroon. I got Nustela, and Nustela doesn't have a powder. That's why I went to Clorang. So I got everything. It was like 75,000 for baby lotion. But when my baby came out, I discovered my baby had a problem with the skin. So all those things I could not use. The only thing I could use was almond oil, olive oil, palm kernel, this kind of thing. That's what I started with. But all those lotions, those fancy things that smell good, I could not use it. I could not even use anything to disinfect his water, because he had very dry skin, and I was asked not to use. At the point when he was 2 months, they asked me not to use powder. So my baby didn't even use his powder. Up to now, I have his powder, even though I don't use it on anyone. I can't use it on a newborn. I'm just using it myself once in a while. Just anytime I feel like smelling good, baby, I just use the powder. So baby, don't spend so much on lotion. Just wait for the baby to come out before you know what will fit the baby. Like if your baby have normal skin, you can buy any normal one, any normal lotion, baby's lotion. If your baby have dry skin, you know what to go in for. If your baby have, so it just depends. So as you're pregnant, don't be so excited going to buy expensive lotion for your baby. So just wait, just be patient. Next one is stop buying spray for baby. Perfume, no, don't do that. The scent is so strong. I know there's baby's perfume. Yes, I did that. I bought that, but it's not good. What I want to say is, baby always smell good. After rubbing him the palm kernel, if you're using powder, anything, like baby always, like, I don't know how, it smells good. So spray, no. Don't use perfume. Don't use perfume on baby. Those small things that you use for baby will obviously make baby to smell good, and you always have that baby's feeling. So don't use it on your baby. But these are the first time mistake I can remember. Anything you think I haven't mentioned or I went wrong with it, let me know down in the comment section, and let's have a chat. Let's talk about it. The next part of this video is what I'll be reusing for my second baby, what I'm not buying. The first thing is a sterilizer. Can you see this is my sterilizer? Yeah, this is a video of it. This is my sterilizer I use for my son. It's a no-name sterilizer, and you can see it still have bottles inside, even though I will not use it again because I just stopped my son from taking milk. Like gradually we are stopped. My son is like 2 years 4 months. We are coming to the end, like he will not take bottles again. So I cannot use these bottles for newborn. And actually I'm doing exclusive breastfeeding, so I will still use the sterilizer. But guys, I was shocked because it had a problem recently. I sent it to go and fix it, and they told me that they can't fix it. It's bad. At this point, I'm not able to. I'm not even trying. I will not even buy it. I didn't have the money. My budget, like I knew in my mind that I will use it. So maybe when I give birth and with time, you start washing his bottle, boiling. As you all know, you boil and I'll come and keep it here. It will just serve as a saver. Like it will just help me to save bottles. The second thing I will be using. Ma, come and give me those things. King's towel. Yeah, this is towel that my son used. And it's even going to the hospital. This towel was used by King. This one's by King. And this one was gifted by my mom. You can see it's written. Wow. That was gifted by my mom. She used to work with the UN, Darfur, Dynamite peacekeeping something. So they gave them this. This has stayed for like I think 7 years because my mom stopped working. It's been long, and she shared most of it, but she kept this one, telling me that the day I will give birth, she thought I would give birth, my first child would be a girl. She gave me this for my son, and I'm using it for my second child. I will use it for my third child. So this is the second one King will be reusing. The next thing I think my son will be reusing will be bed sheets. Yeah, these are my son's bed sheet. Like I have a lot. I'll show you a video of like I went and took a wash it. Like all this have been washed and ironed, ready for baby to use. I'll just dress the baby's coat with this. For dresses, I don't have one. Like I don't know how I was doing it. Like I shared everything. Like after 1 month I will share because I had a lot of dresses. Like I was just sharing, not knowing that you can even keep like 3 or 4. I didn't do that. But this child, your brothers will wear your dresses. So yeah. Oh, still these wrap. So for King, I love this. They're so smooth, so soft. The next thing I'll be using is, I don't know if you say reusing or keeping, is this baby carrier. She called that I got that I never use. So I'll still be keeping it. Maybe I might use it one day. But this is it. I got it and it's still very new. I didn't use it, so I'll be reusing it. Keeping or reusing. Next one I didn't actually use, I don't know why, was this baby's warmer. Use like keep milk warm. You can keep them like after doing the baby's milk, since you want to have the temperature of your breast, you can warm here. Heat up baby's food. You can heat baby's food with this, and you can use as a juicer to press juice like orange. Guys, as I said, I've never used this. This is for the juice to press the orange. This you put water. So this I'll be using for this baby. How do you call that thing? Basin. Okay, yeah. The basin I use for King to wash him. That's the same thing I'll be using for this child, even though it has a little complication, but with something else. We are not buying anything again. That's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. and any of your suggestion, let's keep the discussion in the comment section. Thank you so much, and see you guys in my next